2, 1, go.
We are live at IMTS here in the East Hall on Monday morning. Eddie, how are you feeling?
It is well with my soul. It's a great day to have a great day and also talk manufacturing.
Absolutely. Well, we got Fur and Arthur with us, but we got to actually kick them to the side because they're going to meet us in the second half of this live. What do you think, Arthur?
We're going to have to go, I guess. Got to listen to the boss.
Fernanda?
We got to do what we got to do.
All right. Well, we'll see you in just a little bit. For everyone watching the live stream right now, we have so many booths to show you, interviews to do. Arthur and Fernando are going to meet us on the back end for the second half of this, so Eddie and I don't have to try and do the whole thing ourselves.
There we go.
Shall we head on?
Let's do this, man.
All right, my friends. So follow us along this awesome tour of the East Hall. First stop for us is going to be at Autodesk, and it looks like they have something really cool. And one of my good friends, Clinton's hanging out over here as well.
Let's
go say hi.
Let's go. We got to talk to him now.
Absolutely. Clinton, how are we doing, brother?
Hey, very good to see you. How you doing?
Good to see you as well. I mean, always a good time to stop by the Autodesk booth. You've obviously brought me here for a reason. Am I looking at a big drone?
Yeah, it's an amazing project. Our Autodesk research team have decided to showcase some really innovative new performance-based design technology that we've got in our Fusion software. So this guy is an absolute beast. It's 11 foot 6 inches across. It's got 8 40-inch rotors in it. It's got a 300-pound payload capacity, 1,400 components, every single one of them designed and made using our Fusion software.
Before I take up all 5 minutes of our time, Eddie, any questions?
I'm curious, where can I get a ticket to ride that bad boy?
Yeah, it wouldn't work right now. Those batteries are 3D printed, but yeah, it's a beast, isn't it? It's absolutely amazing.
That's an understatement.
The tech behind there is basically using 80 sensors on this thing to collect lots of information about air conditions, accelerometer, the strain on individual members, and then we use those data points to optimize the design so every single flight has the potential to redesign the part. So it's stunning, absolutely stunning.
It's incredible. So you said quickly, but I just want to reiterate, you said 3D printed. The whole thing's 3D printed.
Elements of this are 3D printed. You can see that the sort of lower arm parts, they're 3D printed.
Yeah.
There's elements that have been 5-axis CNC machined. There's composites in here, there's turning, there's milling. Everything that Fusion offers in terms of manufacturing takes place in this part.
The world knows Autodesk. Fusion continues to grow around the world as well. We're getting ready to walk through the entire East Hall where there's a lot of other software companies. What, Clinton, do you think, when we look at something like this, when we look at this booth, when we see all the people who immediately rushed as soon as 9 o'clock got here onto the booth to see you guys, what sets Fusion apart? What sets Autodesk apart?
Well, I guess the key thing is the way Fusion is connecting all those different disciplines in design and manufacture. So traditionally you used to buy a piece of software that did design, a separate piece of software for manufacturing, a separate piece of software for sort of MES and so on. Fusion's changing that. It's bringing all of those disciplines together in a single tool. Why does that matter? It means everybody in your business is connected to the single source of truth, that single data point, using the power of the cloud to collaborate, so you don't have these issues on the shop floor. Are we making the right part? Is this V1 or V2? You're making the right part because you're safe in the hands of Fusion.
Yeah, very well said, Clinton. Eddie, any follow-up questions before we head on to the next area?
You nailed it. Single source of truth. What more do we need to say, ladies and gentlemen?
Clinton, thanks for hopping the pond, coming to see us.
One more thing to say.
Yeah, you do.
If there's guys at the show right now, if you're free, Wednesday, 1 p.m. local time, come here. We've got an amazing Cam Slam competition going on. Come and see some fun. Come and see 4 experts taking on some really gnarly challenges in Fusion.
One of those is my buddy John Saunders. Am I correct about that?
Yeah, we've got John Saunders, Jeff Hooper, Matt Yates from Rivian, and Scott Moyes, silly me, Scott Moyes as well. So yeah, we've got some real experts in the field taking on these challenges.
Cam Slam 1 p.m.
Cam Slam 1 p.m. Be here. Join the fun.
There you go, Cam Slam 1 p.m. Clinton, thank you so much, brother. Good to see you. Eddie, what do you think of that?
Man, I still wish I could have a ride on that thing. I feel like if you put just a little seat on that bad boy, man, we could just go all around. We'd get around so much faster, right? So much faster. But I love the idea that it optimizes itself. How incredible is that?
Yeah, I mean, Clinton nailed it with those. I guess that's why he took us directly to the drone, right?
He knows what he's doing.
There were some important aspects to that. I mean, and I agree. It would be cool to fly around with that thing.
Exactly.
So now we're going to head at least past Mastercam. We'll see if we have somebody to talk to here. This is in partnership with Amugi. Amugi is running around with us during this week with some really cool demos with Amugi and with Siemens and with Akuma. So when people walk through this booth, they're going to see some unique demos of what's being machined through the Mastercam software go along with the Amugi cutting tools.
I mean, it's another great thing about what you're seeing here at IMTS. It's not only the individual brands, but we're highlighting the collaborations that make manufacturing happen. Mastercam, obviously a well-known brand, so when they're bringing people into the fold, you know things are changing the game in the industry. So another great booth. I see a guitar over there. Man, I didn't see it plugged in. I would love to play that bad boy, but I'll keep my hands to myself.
Can you play guitar?
I've been playing over half my life, Tony.
Oh my goodness.
There
Well, let's
we go.
continue walking. We're going to stop by the MachineMetrics booth next, which machine monitoring has become a pretty important aspect of everything we do in the AI world, in understanding how our machine shops run, sometimes underutilized because people think, hey, I can do it all on my own already, right? But that's not the case. It's tribal knowledge is now creating awareness. MachineMetrics, we're going to be filming with them from 3 to 5 on Thursday as well. We got Graham ready to go live with us here, and he has some announcements to make about what MachineMetrics has launched recently that is state-of-the-art that nobody else is doing. Graham, it's good to see you, brother.
Tony, always a pleasure, my friend. Great to see you.
There you go. Like, look at the green, man. See, like, I need the green sock. I get the stars and stripes. Where do I get my green going, man?
We did red
Look at
for
that.
our
See, there we
microphones.
go.
He did green for MachineMetrics. We're coordinating here.
Kicks look good though. You know, look at those. Wow, I gotta
we
get.
do what we can,
You think
right?
they make those in green?
I wish they did. If they would, I'd have 3 pair.
Ooh, you know what? I want some of those.
They definitely do. They definitely do. So, Graham, let's talk about MachineMetrics. Let's talk about what you and I hopped on a podcast to discuss and what's coming on Thursday with your happy hour that we're going to launch to the world as well.
Sounds great, guys. Well, first of all, hi, IMTS World. Graham Immerman. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer here at MachineMetrics. My main man Tony is here with us. So MachineMetrics, we've really relaunched our full platform as a production intelligence solution. So what makes us really unique is that we're capturing real-time data from machines. We're combining that with ERP data and providing automated insights on your schedule, using real-time data from the machines to actually track the status of work orders in real time and operations. And then we're flagging work orders that are not going to be completed on time using actual cycle time information from these machines. Recalculating, just like Google Maps, when downtimes are happening, say you hit traffic, and suggesting ways that you can do better to get your information, get your product to the right people at the right time. So that's just one of a number of different things we're showing off at the show. Labor ticket application that makes it really easy to get data from your factory floor into your ERP. Tool anomaly detection that requires no additional sensors. So essentially you can actually see microfractures in tools that might lead to a bad cut or a compromised part. And we can automate a feed hold on a machine that stops the machine from making that bad cut, reducing quality problems. These are just a few of the awesome stuff that we're releasing here at MachineMetrics, and it's pretty exciting. So
Definitely is. And Eddie, just for a little bit of knowledge to you, Graham and I sat on a podcast for about 3 hours, even though we recorded an hour. So I got a ton of this information. Do you have any follow-up questions for Graham just seeing this today, the excitement that's going on?
Man, a couple. First one, what does this program not do? That's the first one, but yeah.
well, it is not an ERP, okay, right?
There we go.
Because we all know, right, the ERP. There's so many of them out there, right? So our job is not to be the ERP, but we all know that ERP can only be done right if it has actual accurate data and it's kept up to date. This is the problem with MES, right? Essentially that exists today, right? You've got manual systems that are a real pain in the ass to enter data into. And you know what? Operators don't grow on trees, right? They don't have time. They don't want to manage these painful systems, right? So we've made that really easy to get that data from the ERP and push it back into ERP so we can have a real business system driven by real-time data from the machines. That's what makes our system so unique.
You know what I love about Graham as well? He's not afraid to say ass. We're on live streaming right now. He's like,
Hey,
what
we're
is the
live.
pain in the ass?
We're
That,
live.
Graham, you are incredible.
We're live,
So
baby.
Thursday afternoon, happy hour, right?
Yeah, so we've got a happy hour on Thursday. Stop by 3 to 5. Yeah, we'll have, refreshments.
Yeah.
Right? We'll have refreshments.
refreshments.
Yeah, refreshments. Like, responsible refreshments here. We're going to have these guys here with us. It's going to be a blast. We're going to be showing off all this new technology, and we'll be recording and having a great time. And, if you want to check out all the new stuff, go to www.machinemetrics.com. Check out brand new, spanking new website. And I'll be here doing my thing for the whole show, guys.
You're amazing. Absolutely incredible, Graham. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time. Eddie, let's
Heck
go,
yeah.
buddy.
Keep on rocking
We
it,
got
man.
so
There
much
you
to
go.
see. How are we doing on time? Graham, thank you so much. We're doing great, actually. We got all the time in the world. So if you guys want to send questions in, yes, this is live streaming to 500,000 people right now across 5 platforms. If you want to send questions in, send them in. We got them on our phone. Cesar will give me a little, hey, check your phone thing, right? And then we'll be able to check them, answer your questions, immerse yourself in what's happening in IMTS. So now we're going to head over to ProShop. What do you know about ERP there, Eddie? And
Man.
ProShop? ProShop Paul.
Good guy over there. Good team over at ProShop. Been able to watch him for the past couple of years. Significant growth in that specific sector. I think it's powered by the good technology as well as the good humans and the team that Paul has built. It's been nothing short of incredible to see that happen.
Good humans and team. I like that you said that.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of orange shirts and they're all pretty handsome, so I'm not sure which one Paul is. How do we even find him anymore? You know what I mean? And Paul's got to be around here somewhere, right? Oh, there's this young man. How are we doing, Paul? Good to see you, buddy.
What's going on, man?
All right, man. Well, just a quick stop through. We're doing all of the East Hall today, streaming to 500,000 people, letting people leave comments as well. You are incredibly famous already. If not your smile, certainly the software as well. You've been doing this. You're a machine shop owner that said, I want to help more people. You have podcasts about it, but let's pretend for a second we're talking to one or two folks out there who don't know ProShop. Let's help educate them on what ERP and specifically your ERP can do for them.
Sure. So ProShop helps take everything that a shop does, from quoting all the way through invoicing, and bring it into a single web-based paperless system, including things like cutting tool management, fixture management, inspections, the entire quality management system. So if a shop wants to be ISO or AS certified, 100% paperless in ProShop. It dramatically cuts down waste, it makes things more streamlined, it reduces stress, and it was built on the shop floor of my shop for 17 years. So.
Eddie, before I slide this over to you as well, I want to bring up something with you, Paul, that we hear this ISO certification is done so simply through working with ProShop. I mean, that's been a headache for decades, for generations. I need to be ISO certified, but it was a fight, right? And you guys have made it simpler.
Yeah, most companies, when they get certified, it's a lot of work to just maintain the records. Usually there's filing cabinets, there's binders, it's just a whole mess. When audits come up, it's typically days or weeks of prep and scramble to get everything clean, and so you're not going to fail that audit. We have this concept of being always audit ready. No prep, just anytime walk in, we're ready for you, and it's just stress-free. It really makes a difference.
Are you feeling stress-free, Eddie?
If I was here for ProShop, you better believe it, my man.
Do you have any follow-up questions for Paul? I mean, he and I talk about this. We nerd out all the time, so I always am curious of the folks who go, ooh, I want to learn more. I haven't heard about, that kind of thing. Anything for Paul?
What I think is really intriguing and also not known, or mostly known, I should say, is you're very passionate, one of the most passionate and empathetic individuals in the industry because he had boots on the ground. So real quick question, man, that I think really highlights you. Why do you do what you do?
I do what I do because machine shops are the absolute bedrock of the economy. Nothing in the world is made without them, and the machine shop owners and leaders and builders are our heroes. I mean, quite honestly, and so it's just a huge honor to support them and help them do what they do better than ever.
Oh my gosh! Okay, hold this for a second, Paul. Now drop it. Yeah, that was a mic drop moment. All right, buddy. Good to see you. We'll see you soon.
Right on. Good to see you.
I couldn't break my microphone, but at the same time, that was a mic drop moment. Are you kidding me? You're right about that passion, though, aren't you?
That's why we ask those questions. We're here to see machinery. We're here to see technology. But don't forget, the people and the passion are in abundance here today, Tony, and we would be doing ourselves a disservice for not rocking it.
You are not wrong about that. And that's why I like working with you as well. You got that passion, that energy. I think I have a good energy, but every time I'm beside you, I'm like, where did my energy go?
We're great together.
So we're gonna come up on the Tebis booth now. We're doing a lot of software, and Arthur and Fer are gonna join us at the end of this for the second half of the series where they have Datanomix and a whole lot of folks in that, where there's a lot of automation in there and workload, all sorts of fun stuff. But here we're stopping by Tebis. I think my buddy Michael's around here somewhere. Let's see if I can find him. Where's Michael? Oh, Michael, I don't see him. What? Over there. Yeah, is he around here somewhere? We can't keep the live streamers waiting too long, but I don't see him. Where's Michael?
Right around the corner. All right, we're finding people.
We don't see it. Well, guys, I don't know where Michael is, but we were going to live stream with you guys on the Tebis booth.
Oh, I see him right over there.
Should I go interrupt him, or you want to do an interview real quick, Martin?
Oh, I can, sure.
Yeah?
Absolutely, yeah.
Well,
It's
Michael,
Martin's chance.
Yeah,
Here we
Michael
go.
missed
Martin,
his
step
time.
up.
We got Martin instead. All right, buddy. So Tebis booth, first day of IMTS. People already streaming through. Michael must have heard me talking because
there he
he
is.
said, "Wait, Martin can't take my thunder. What's going on over here?" Good to see you, Michael.
Good to see you, too. You're welcome to get in here.
We have the camera here. We're live streaming. We are talking East Hall. We got Eddie with me. We got Michael. We got Martin. Let's
a
talk a
party
little
now.
bit about
sure, it's a
Tebis. So give him your microphone real quick, Eddie. Let him do a mic drop and tell us about Tebis, Mike.
Hey, Tebis is one of the coolest softwares in around. In the CAM system and the MES system, anybody that is looking for some high-end, good-looking software that can produce and utilize automation. That's the key. You got to come here and see what we got here with the capabilities that we got. We got Marty here for the MES side, and MES is one of the latest things. Nobody can find labor anymore. It's amazing. And that's just what we're here to show, automating the entire environment. And our slogan is shape the future. And that's what we're all here for.
You know, he did take the microphone and your thunder, but he gave you a shout out. How do you feel?
Right. I feel great about that. Yeah.
He's a good man.
Absolutely.
Michael, something I talked to you about when we had done interviews before is, and we're walking around here, Eddie and I are going from booth to booth to booth. There's a lot of software, there's a lot of ERP, machine monitoring. In a world looking from the outside in, there would be a lot of similarities to go along with that. So let's take this moment talking to the audience and really just stamp in Tebis. This is what makes a difference, and this is why, because you've told me it's the Cadillac of software, but let's go ahead and reiterate why that is.
Well, Tebis, again, brings everything together under one roof. So you have the capability, of course, for CAM. You have the ability for the MES side in it, bringing it all together into one system. But on top of it, everybody wants to optimize, get the most out of their machines, because they're not buying a machine just for looks. They're buying $1.5 million machine. They want to keep that safe, and they want to make sure they can produce as quickly as possible that particular part. So that's what Tebis does. You're programming with the actual machine. And there's nothing better and nothing safer for the guy who's going to come up and learn CAM software, that everything is already pre-set up. You've got your libraries, got your machine, your digital twins are all over, and then you hook in the MES. From a manager side, you know exactly where that part is in your chain, and you can react instantaneously on if a machine goes out, on which machine you need to push this thing onto. And that is the key. Surface finish, tolerance, safety, optimization. There's nothing better than Tebis.
Last question I have for you before Eddie and I move on. I apologize. I stole all of this one. I even gave your microphone away, Eddie. I apologize. Last question I have. Are Tom Scabula and I ever going to get on your podcast or what?
Yes, absolutely.
Tom Scabula, come on, we got to get on Michael's podcast over here.
All Access podcast. I've invited you guys. Tom just needs to come over.
He does.
So I got your okay. We're gonna get this thing going, and the All Access podcast is going hot. We just had a couple more episodes just before IMTS. Look us up, All Access podcast.
Awesome, Marty. Appreciate you. Michael.
Thanks.
Appreciate you.
Hey.
Way to steal that microphone. You can get it back now. You don't have to, but
Anytime. See you guys.
See you guys.
Thanks for keeping it warm, man.
Sorry,
Thanks so
I
much.
stole all that one from you, buddy. I apologize.
That's how you kept it warm. It's all right. No one likes a cold microphone. Nobody likes that.
That's true. That's true. You're not wrong.
Nobody likes that.
So we're going to continue through here. A lot of very famous companies. We're going to swing by the Siemens booth as well, where they have, I think we're going to do a little putt-putting over there, a little golfing games.
Oh, man.
Are you any good at golf?
Oh, my gosh. Absolutely not.
But you can play guitar.
I can play so much guitar.
But no golf.
You give me a 5-foot putt? Nope. Nope. You're going to see me embarrass myself, maybe.
We might be able to do that. I think they have a whole putting green here. Let's see if we can find Chris. You know, there's so many customers around. A lot of the interviews we had scheduled to do, the guys got busy already.
Yeah, already. People were lining up. Like, you see the whole flood of people just as soon as we got things started, so.
That is true. And so Siemens is also going to be working with Amugi. Amugi has a partnership with Siemens, making some really cool demo parts. I actually see my buddy right over there. If he decides he wants to swing this way, I'm not sure if he's with a customer or not, but we're going to throw him right under the bus. No, we never throw anyone under the bus. We actually love this guy. Good to see you, buddy. How are you? All right, man. Siemens again. I got to spend time in a car with this guy. Eddie, I'm actually going to let you start this one off because I stole all the last one over on Tebis. So let's talk with Chris and Siemens.
Yeah, no worries, Chris. We got our camera right here. We have our live stream, over 500,000 people across 5 platforms in the world.
Nice.
We first and foremost need to know, Siemens, a very familiar brand, but this is IMTS, so you're very selective about what it is that you're showing. What do we need to see here? What are we looking at, man?
Sure. I mean, the big thing with Siemens that we bring to the market that really no other company can say is an entire end-to-end digital solution, basically from cradle to grave, right? You can do the design concept in Siemens all the way through the final manufacturing. So that's kind of what we're showcasing here through the booth. We have 2 different stream storylines. We have this putter we designed, so we can go over and look at it in a second, and you're going to get a chance to actually do a little putting competition, and we're going to be raffling off putters through the show, so 2 a day. So come and try it out. You get yourself a custom-built putter by me personally. Some people know me as Mr. CNC from my YouTube channel. And then on the other side, we did a little bit more industry-focused on remanufacturing some automotive parts. So we machined a car rim, we machined a gearbox, so we redesigned them inside of NX, and then we brought them all the way through to full manufacturing. And we have collaborations now too with people over in the South Wall, our customers. So the putters are being machined live in the Track booth, Track CNC booth. And then if you go to the DN Solutions booth, we're machining the rim as well as a couple other components, a blade and a collector that we collaborated with them.
Oh, that's awesome. So how do I get a putter without putting my name in? Can I
drop it on one shot. So you ready to
I can't. I'll try, but I don't play golf. All right, Eddie.
I get to keep my putter, but that's okay.
All right, we're gonna do this real quick before we head on to the other booth. Eddie, do you want to embarrass yourself as well?
Well, how much time we have? I mean, I'm always down to embarrass myself. And it's always the easiest thing I'll do all day.
All right. I did go to putt-putt golf and games once, and I did stay at a Holiday Inn.
There we go. There we go.
So because I stayed at Holiday Inn.
I'm not going to make it too easy on you, so you don't get to go for that one. You got one shot. Any of those threes, you drop it, this putter's yours. And I'll even take the mic.
Tony.
On a live stream. Don't choke. Oh, and he gets the putter.
I get a putter?
You get a putter, that's yours.
I can take this with me?
Absolutely.
Right now?
I want to see it on your show.
I got a putter! Awesome, thanks, Chris. I never thought I'd do that. That was incredible.
He hits. There we go. That's all we needed to see.
All right, show's over. See you guys later. All right, let's see if we can find Alan real quick. Where's Alan? There. He's got an orange ball in his head. Oh, man.
Tony, I cannot believe you won that.
I can't believe I won that either.
I bet you could not do that again if you tried.
No, probably not. Alan, how we doing, brother? It's good to see you. Yeah.
How you been?
Living a dream, man. So, let's talk HyperMILL.
CAM software, developed in our headquarters in Germany. Focus is 5-axis, and here at the show, we're pushing some advanced topics with improved surface finishes. Thank you.
Go ahead, Sean.
All right. And also our virtual machining topics brings a lot of safety, full and pure checking of what's going to happen at the machine.
Is that why you guys always have the coolest demos, because your capabilities? I mean, everywhere I look, it's like, wait, HyperMILL must have made that one.
Well, what's interesting about our demos is many of them are made by us, that we're capable using our software. Many of them are made by customers and partners. So we're also able to, other people can use this software. So that's really sort of a big point.
I see that you're holding this piece on purpose. Would you like our camera crew to get a little closer and talk about what you have in your hand here,
Yeah,
Alan?
we got to know more.
Yeah, this is just a simple part, but the object is that where the points are leads to this perfect surface without any hand polish. So we're recognizing the features, the topology on the surfaces, and using this knowledge of CAD and CAM together to make a better result.
Perfect. Well said, Alan. Good to see you, buddy. Always a pleasure.
Have a great show.
Eddie, thank you, bud. How are you feeling with all of these different softwares and packages and everything going? I mean, it's booth to booth to booth to booth. I mean, how do you feel about it?
I'm still trying to get over the fact that you once sunk that putt. I can't even.
That wasn't bad, was it?
No, it was truly impressive. But the only thing more impressive than that, giving you credit where it's due, is the array and the variety of technology and support that's being provided to the manufacturing industry. It's in abundance, in no shortage whatsoever, and this is just further proof of the next level of what we should expect here in the industry.
Well, our next level is heading over to another booth. We're going to head over to WatchOn right now, and we're going to pass these microphones like a track relay over to our two colleagues, Arthur and Fernanda, to interview my buddies over here at FactoryWiz. Rich Hefner, how you guys doing?
How you guys doing? You took good care of them, right, Tony?
I want a putter.
You won a. That is beautiful entertainment. I'm gonna have to watch that after.
I won one.
You gotta go win it.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, guys, enjoy, have fun.
Thank
We'll
you.
See you later.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Well, Fernanda, you ready?
I guess we are. After Tony and Eddie did that wonderful tour before,
Yeah.
now it's our turn to get the audience.
Yeah.
what they
Hopefully, not
deserve.
everyone just kind of ran away, but we're here at the FactoryWiz booth. We might as well say hi to these people really quick first.
Yeah. And here's Richard with us. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, you can hold that.
All right. Oh, I get to speak. All right.
Yeah, if you want, you can
Cool.
tell us a little bit about FactoryWiz and the monitor system you have.
Yeah. So FactoryWiz is a system that helps companies find.
Nice and close.
FactoryWiz helps companies find out when their machines are running, when they're not running,
where there are opportunities for improvement, and also to help coordinate the people around the machines to get them in that dance to keep everything running smoothly.
And we were talking before with Dim and the other guys in here, and tell us what is the added value, because he mentioned something that not all the monitor system has, and that sets you apart. So what is this?
Yeah, well, one thing that we've been getting a lot of inquiries on is that recently companies come to us and they say that we've been monitoring our machines, but we're getting really tired of the treadmill for the subscription model, right? They keep paying and paying and paying, and it never ends. Whereas they come to FactoryWiz and we help them set it up, we get it integrated with their ERP system if they need help with that, and then it's something that they actually own, and it's something that they can then start seeing the greater return on their investment.
You want to add something?
Yeah, I think the other thing too that we were looking at is that this system's completely isolated. So people that are looking right now at CMMC 2.0, or maybe they work in DoD or aerospace, having that bubble, that barrier from the outside world can actually bring a lot of value to the end users.
That's true. We do have a lot of customers who do things like defense work, or maybe they're just particularly sensitive about where their intellectual property is able to go. They don't want someone analyzing their production history and then maybe aggregating that and selling it to competitors looking for information on the industry as a whole. They consider that part of their proprietary knowledge, and they don't really want that going out to the cloud for someone else to look at.
That's a great point. Well, thank you, Richard. I'm going to steal the mic back. Nice to meet you.
Before we steal the mic, I would like you to tell us, like, where people can find you, like, what's your booth number, your everything.
Yeah, well, the easiest way is if you go to the Lakeside Hall, the East Hall, and you start walking towards the lake, we're right up against the windows. So when you get to the back of the software pavilion, we're right there. I think it's 133363 is the booth, but you'll see us right by the windows.
Maybe you will get confused because they are wearing MTD colors as well. So
Just look for the red.
Arthur,
Awesome.
shall we keep walking?
Yes, thanks, Richard.
Thank you, Richard.
So where are we going to head to next?
I think.
Hold on.
I will.
We've got our handsome camera crew. They got to get ahead of us here.
It's like these doors make it harder.
They do, yeah. It's quite the interesting journey. It's nice to know now that we've gone from software. Now we're on the quality side of the hall.
I love its inspection and measurement and
It's this hall, right?
It's I think
Perfect.
we're coming this.
So, what do we got here? We got the Dominator.
We're still
laser marking.
abajo. Yeah.
What?
Nothing. We also have some software in here as well, as we're making our way to Datanomix.
Oh, we are. You're right.
We
got Proto Labs.
We have a lot of technology over here. We also have like FlowJet in here, something.
Yeah. We got some nice water cutting. We've got.
This part of the hall has a lot of different things.
Yeah.
You cannot focus only on software or something.
No, and then we've got the SMC group right here to our right. They do a lot of different automation solutions. A lot on the PLC and the connection side of things. Oh.
Yeah, we have so many things to see at the East Hall. And as we're approaching Datanomix, so far, what is the most interesting thing you have seen?
Well, the last booth that we just started at, I think that's really cool, having that air barrier. But there is just so much that is going on here. How about you, Fer?
Yeah, true, but I'm so excited that we get to Datanomix now.
Yeah.
We have landed here. How are you guys?
How are you?
Good. How's the first minutes of IMTS for you so far?
Say again?
How have been the first minutes of IMTS for you so far?
It's the best. There's nothing better than the kickoff to IMTS.
And tell us a little bit of what are we going to find here in the Datanomix booth?
In the Datanomix booth, well, one of the things that we're talking about is how to make more with data-powered production. So everybody is trying to figure out, how do I make more? How do I make more parts? How do I make more profit? How do I reduce my costs?
Cesar.
And using data.
So you've got a
helps
giant
people do
touch
that
screen
in
here,
a very
hey?
simple manner is what this booth is all about. You can see it's a very interactive experience.
Datanomix now is all
We
about
have
how
to
do you
introduce
make
at the same
more
time.
with data coming off of your CNC machines, right? And so that's more revenue, more profit. How do you make more for less? And so all the new technology we're showcasing, along with our core product here, is all based around that strategy. And so we've got a ton of new stuff. We can talk to you guys about tooling, about how do you think about revenue, how do you think about actually creating more out of your shop. So lots to come.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you, Andrew. So if they want to learn more about that, they have some great by the booth. Yeah.
Okay, so tell us more about this make more and data power production.
Yeah, so as you can see on the backdrop, we're all about helping manufacturers make more through data-powered production. And make more means different things to different companies. Some people are trying to make more parts per day. Some people are trying to make more profit. Some people are trying to make more revenue. Some people are trying to make more for less, meaning reduce costs. And the idea of data-powered production is about how do you use data from the shop floor, off your machines, from your business systems to figure out how to make more on any dimension of making more. And our product offerings do that in a very simple, very impactful way for our customers. And so this is our data-powered production showcase, very interactive, touchscreen kiosks. Folks can come in, interact with the product, and see what it's all about.
Also, like during this year, we have seen you in so many shops. So it will be so interesting for all the people out there who doesn't know Datanomix yet to stop by, interact with all what you have in here. But where can they stop by? What's your booth number?
That's a fantastic question, and I have to cheat because our booth number is 135636.
I love that all the booth numbers are like super long, and it's impossible to get that in mind.
It should be named or something.
Yeah, but you can see it from the top. You can see the big Datanomix over there. That's how I found them. So, Arthur, is there anything else you would like to know about Datanomix before?
Well, I mean, if anyone shows up, do they all get shop floor coffee?
Anyone can get shop floor coffee. We have literally an infinite supply of
That's
coffee,
fantastic.
and we're issuing a challenge. Can you actually prove us wrong that it's an infinite supply of coffee? So come by and take the challenge.
Yeah, come down, take the challenge, get some free coffee. You support a great cause. Shop floor coffee is a great cause, bringing great coffee and great results. So, no, that's awesome.
Should we keep walking?
Yeah, let's keep walking. All right, thanks,
Thank
guys.
you. We will see
We'll be
you.
back.
We will see you around, I think Wednesday, right?
I think it's Wednesday, yes.
Okay, Arthur, where should we go next?
Well, we've got some quality people over that way. Should we try to get down over that way?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, at least I know I keep covering the signal so my mic disappears. I'm a silly guy. I'm so sorry. I'm so glad we have patient, supportive people like that we get to work with, because I would mess this up all by myself for. Ooh, I love laser engraving.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah. Look
What
at
we're
all that
seeing
shiny. It's beautiful.
Like monode. Yeah. Are you excited for IMTS?
Oh, we're so excited. Are you excited?
Very much. I'm panicking because we're live right now. Is there?
Yeah.
Come to FOBA. Come to FOBA.
What do they get to do if they get here?
I'm sorry?
What do they get to do if they get here?
Get to meet me, get to have some parts around, everything.
Perfect.
We have the full works, dude.
There you go. So bring your parts. They're going to run your parts for you.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Take care, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have so many technology, like very different in each hall.
Well, and this hall alone is packed with so many different solutions.
Yep.
I mean, if you're out there in manufacturing and you aren't coming to IMTS and you have problems, let's face it, we all have problems in the world of manufacturing. Why are you not here?
Yeah, and as we were discussing before, like there are so many solutions that you don't know they exist.
Exactly.
And we're just discovering, and that's why MTDCNC is here for you, so you can discover all these new technologies with us.
So if you're new to the channel right now, walk our way around the booth. Don't forget to make sure you are subscribed, because we are always looking to bring more solutions and bring more awareness to the team that are out there.
Arthur,
Ooh,
we have
there
Beamer
is-
here.
They have Beamer.
Hey, how are you?
Let's check out Beamer.
Good. What can our audience can find in here? Sorry, we are live. I'm just taking them away a couple minutes.
I'm going to take this.
How are you, Nicholas? How are you, Nicholas?
Very good. How are you?
Good. Tell us, what can we see here?
So we have the matchup of beamer and DPSS laser marking systems. We have our new UV 10 watt B series system here.
Oh, nice.
We're marking cups. So when we take a quick look here in just a little bit, you can see those. We're introducing our new benchtop model here. So we have the other introduction that we're doing to the marketplace today is also our Vision technology. We have Vision Basic, Advanced, and Pro. So a multitude of new options that are available for all of our machines, all under one roof here. Yeah, so they're still our distributor and in Mexico. So Grupo High-Tech is going to be here.
They're fully powered.
They'll be showing up here sometime today. But yeah, so very excited to have them here in Chicago as well.
Thank you, Nicholas. I just wanted to, I see you and I recognize you and I was like, we have to stop at Beamer to make a shout out to Grupo High-Tech.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, Nicholas. We will
Perfect.
keep walking.
Yes.
You guys have a great one.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
So
All
we
right.
saw software,
So-
we saw like laser marking.
Yeah. Well, laser marking is fun. It's just such a great way to add a lot more value to your services. I mean, you can make your parts look very, very pretty.
Yep.
You can add some traceability, especially anyone that's in ISO. That's really important to have that traceability and that markability. So it's great to know that there's a lot of different options here. So if you just want to mark your parts, maybe you've talked to someone you didn't like their answer, come to IMTS, get a different solution.
And I think right now we're getting to laser cutting.
Oh, maybe.
I know HSD is laser cutting, Bodar is laser cutting, so
Metrology Works looks really nice too.
Well,
Oh yeah, we've got some tables.
hi.
What else do
Hi.
we got going
Tell
here?
us what can our audience can find in here.
It's very cool, the MTS. Actually, this is the first time we come to come to this show. It's very cool.
And are you excited about IMTS?
Cool.
My first IMTS too.
You are really?
Yeah.
Okay, we will see you
See
around.
ya.
Bye, guys. So,
Oh, there's just so much. How do we even pick?
your mic.
How do we even pick what we look at? We've got one factory, we've got Fowler. We've got so many different things. We've got Starrett over there. Mitutoyo.
Yeah, I think. Should we make our way to Mitutoyo?
Yeah, let's see what we find on our way to Mitutoyo. They've got that big, beautiful orange banner up over there.
It's fine.
Very cool looking booth on the other side of Verisur. Marpos, so many different solutions here.
It's funny how you can find everything in this booth.
Literally, I mean, if you're in manufacturing and you've got a problem, you come to IMTS, you find the solution to your problem. You go home a happier person, a better partner, a better parent if you're a parent. I mean, less problems we have, the nicer we are. I don't know about you. If I got problems, I'm not a very nice guy to be around.
Yeah, me too. I hate having problems. And I hate not being able to find a solution right away.
Exactly.
So that's why MTD is here for. Okay, so.
Oh, actually, you know what? Can we stop by Renishaw on the
Yeah,
way?
I was about to say that I would like to make one stop in here.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they're both orange, to be fair, and they are side by side.
Let's see if. Hi. Hi, how are you? Tell us what our audience can find at the Renishaw booth here in IMTS. What things new do you have for us?
Well, we have plenty new this year, but we have lots of our traditional approaches to making the best out of manufacturing processes on machine tools and in a quality world. Something which may be exciting for your listeners and viewers are our new industrial automation range of products.
I'm so excited that we just stopped where the new product is.
You picked exactly the right place to come. So what you're seeing here on this particular demo is the application of probing and tool setting in robot applications. So not only can you find what's going on in front of the robot with the parts, you can also understand what's going on with the robot itself with the tools attached to it. As you understand the tools in 6 degrees of freedom and you understand the parts in 6 degrees of freedom, you can throw CAD at it, you can throw programs at it offline, and it should just work off the bat.
That is so nice for especially for finishing operations or things where people could make errors by hand. to have the full probe to trace everything out, to be able to line all your stuff up, that's usually the number one feedback. Oh, well, I can't program it. There's variability in my surface.
Yes, absolutely. So this will help you locate exactly where things are.
Yeah.
If you want to do deburring, polishing, milling, you're able to do that. And then equally, if something goes wrong with the cell, which we all know robots, eventually something will happen, someone will leave something in inappropriately, you can use the probe to re-find over these datum spheres and reteach yourself, get itself up and running with a single button press.
Oh, that's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much.
No problem, you're welcome.
Thank you. We will keep walking as we're getting to the end of
we've only got
this live stream.
We've only got a couple minutes.
Yeah, we have like 3 more minutes, but we have made it to the last stop that it will be Mitutoyo right over here.
Yes. Look at the size of that banner. I think they were going for the tallest banner at the show this year.
Yeah, probably. The tallest and the biggest.
And the biggest, definitely a little bit of both.
Should we find someone?
Maybe. Let's see if we can. Oh, they've got the CMMs on the go. The new Krista Apex 5. Maybe we should bug Andy over here. Hey, Andy. TD live right now for the next 2 minutes. We got, what, 2 minutes left?
Yeah, we have 2 minutes.
Okay. So you're here at the Mitutoyo booth.
Right.
What is one reason they should come down to IMTS to see you guys?
If you're looking for the latest technology for CNC CMMs, we have obviously a great booth. Number one, you guys can go and visit and hang out with us and get some refreshments. But really learn about the history of Mitutoyo's accuracy, repeatability, and the technology that we invest back into our products is one of the things that we're highlighting this show.
Beautiful. So if they want to talk quality.
90 years we've been in business. We're celebrating 90 years here. Mitutoyo Japan was founded in 1934. 61 years in business in America. So long history.
Very cool. Did they get one of the 90 pins if they come by your booth?
We'll make a way to make that happen.
All right. Well, there we go. Thank you so much, Andy.
Thank you and congratulations for these 90 years.
Yes, that's beautiful.
Friends, this is the end of our tour from the East Hall.
East. There we go. We will get it right by the end of the week, people. We promise.
This is the end of our tour from the East Hall. Please make sure to follow MTDCNC in all our social media, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, or wherever you're watching us. And please go to mtdcnc.com for all the information.
Yes.
Anything else I was missing?
Oh, I hope to see you guys here. If you see us on the floor, say hi. We don't bite.
Maybe.
Okay.
And we're done.